God bless you. Jesus is Lord.
The power of one vote in the politics of destiny. There once lived a man named Adonijah, whose mother was Agit. While growing up, his father spoiled him rotten, since he never for once reprimanded him. Then one day, when his father the king grew old, this same Adonijah made quite a hash because of his next ambition. With chariots, riders, and 50 men running ahead of him, he conferred with Joab, son of Zeruiah, and with Abiathar the priest, who gave him their full support. After doing this, he suddenly felt he had done all he needed to do to attain the political height he was aspiring. Then he began to puff himself up, saying, "I'm the next king." Though he was a very handsome man to behold, and appeared to be next in line to become king, yet he never became a king in his lifetime. Why? Record added that this man named Adonijah sacrificed sheep, cattle, and fattened calves at the stone of toilets near Erongel in the presence of all his choicest brothers and some royal officials. But in his plan to become king, the greatest shock of his life happened when he jettisoned the place of Zadok the priest, Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, Nathan the prophet, Shimei, Rei, and his father's special guard. Since he did not invite men of timber and caliber like Nathan the prophet, or Benaiah, or the special guard of his father, and Uncle Solo, his father's last son, his ambition became aborted at the exact minute of actualization. 1 Kings chapter 1 verses 5 to 10. Now, here is my message. In the politics of destiny, the rate at which every man will support or denounce your dream cannot always be the same. However, the vote of one man you jettison may be potent enough to abort your ambition like it did to the man named Adonijah. Nathan the prophet may look like every other person in the sight of Adonijah, unknown to him that rejecting the place of Nathan was the highway leading to the end of his long-time ambition. All that Nathan did was to resurrect the long-forgotten promise of David, his father, to one of his wives, and suggest how it should be said in order to abort the ambition of Adonijah that jettisoned him. 1 Kings chapter 1 verses 11 to 14. What a life. Again, I repeat, men may look the same, but the weight of their support or opposition may differ in your destiny actualization. Imagine Joseph in Egypt. Just one vote from Pharaoh ended his jail term, facilitated by Potiphar, and brought him into the position of leadership in the same Egypt. Genesis chapter 41 verses 41 to 44. One vote also exalted Daniel into the position of leadership in the land of his captivity. Daniel chapter 2 verses 48. One vote from Daniel a captive also exalted 3 other Hebrew boys in Babylon. Daniel chapter 2 verses 49. A number of men voted Vashti into dethronement, but one man's vote was enough to enthrone Esther. Esther chapter 1 verses 16 to 21 and Esther chapter 2 verses 17. This is how powerful the support or denunciation of one man can be in the fulfillment of a man's destiny. However, take this caution: humanity is unstable. Again, I say, humanity is unstable and can be funny at times. So I will encourage you to be on the safer side by securing the vote of God through righteous living and trust in Him alone and alone for all things, and you will win the election of destiny cheaply. He who stands on the Lord's side stands on the winning side. The word of the Lord says, "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever He will." Proverbs chapter 21 verses 1. Once more I say, secure your vote with God today, and the pendulum of destiny will bend to your advantage. God bless you. Jesus is Lord. Hi, my name is Olusegun Ladegbuwa.
God bless you. Jesus is Lord.